Hey guys. Yes, of course, I ran into technical difficulty as usual, but Mara's back. Uh, about 80% or so. So my technical 80% or so. Sorry. My technical guru is back. So let's start by saying hello, Lisa54, DD, hey Jojo, Winky Whispers, Sweet Wheat. Wonder where my other mods are. About to drive, but I will be listening. Cool. So how's everybody been doing? Hopefully good. I know all this. Well, I don't even really want to talk about it. Hey, Juju. I was going to talk about the rise in the cases, but I don't even want to talk about it. Hey, just for you, Long Island girl. I heard you got yelled at in a live stream. Hey, honest truth, Remy. I don't know where they're at. I'm missing Pixie and Puss in Boots and yeah, I heard you got screamed at, Long Island girl, in a. Hey, Mary, it's good to see you too. I know, I don't want to talk about it either, Grimmy. Yes, and guess how much my fat ass cares. I hear you, Long Island girl. I was like, damn. Hey, Captain Obvious. There's Puss in Boots. Just for you says, hey, chat. Yeah, when I heard her yell at you, I was like, damn, man, what did Long Island girl say to to get that kind of shout out? Did you see what Pug said about you, Remy? Nothing she says will ever. Yeah, I hear you. She did say though, if I was ever, hey Trisha, not Trish. She did say if I was ever in a pickle or needed a shoulder to cry on, I could come to her. But thanks, but no thanks. Hey, little Kelly. I'm not sure she has a empathetic bone in her body. You are YouTube famous now, Long Island girl. YouTube famous. So what's everybody been doing? I haven't. I know y'all hear this all the time. Uh, I haven't really been. I mean, I go in for like 5 minutes. Hey, TL Hodge. I go in for like 5 minutes and then I'm bored. So I usually leave. Hey, Miss Lee. Yeah, we're doing okay, Lily. Is Pugs in here? I didn't even see Pugs. I don't understand Pugs. I can't wrap my mind around Pugs. Hey, Caslin. Good to see you too, TL Hodge. Wally, quit chewing on your damn paws. That's the most annoying noise. Stop it. Um, yeah, so I've watched about 5 minutes here, watched about 5 minutes there. I did see the leaf in the hair watching. I watched that unfold, and you have to admit that was funny as hell. I don't care who you are. If you watch the leaf in the hair thing unfold, it was funny as shit. I mean, of everything that gets said on here, I don't even know if that's the real Remy. I never know. It was hilarious, wasn't it, JoJo? Hey, Sloan. I mean, I think about everything that gets said on here, and that thing, you had a leaf in your hair, made somebody just lose their mind. I thought that was so funny. I'm sorry, but I did. Do you all see my icon, or does it look like a black screen? Because right now, all I see is a black screen. You see it? Hmm. Hey, Gigi, if I didn't already say that. So, yeah, I haven't been live in about 5 days. So, just wondering what everybody's up to, what everybody. You had to giggle, Captain Obvious. I mean, come on. With everything that gets said around here, a leaf in the hair was that big a deal. I swear. I mean, I'm not throwing no shade at Science Girl, and I'm not giving Molly any props, but come on, a leaf in the hair. I mean, we've had people wish people dead and all kinds of shit, but I swear, you had to laugh. Hey, Dinderlocks, Mary Wonson, Juju positive, even showed my face. I missed it. Yeah, I went on Dave's panel and said hi to Whiskey OG. Cool. He said I had leaves in my hair for 2 days straight, not a leaf in my hair. Okay, I didn't hear it that way. I just heard that you had a leaf in your hair as y'all was walking down, I don't know, the French Quarter or something. But you got to admit, Alicia, of all things to get upset about, leaves in your hair. Come on. And like I said, I'm not throwing you no shade. It actually brought humor to YouTube, which people needed. I saw Science Girl come back with her icon with the leaves all in her hair. I mean, I'm sorry, but I actually needed to laugh, and it was. I don't think the worst thing in the world is having leaves in your hair. I mean, now if she had said you had bugs or something, I'd been like, okay, bitch, it's on. Right? Did she even bother to tell you, hey, you got a leaf in your hair, or more than one leaf in your hair? Hey, Mandy Lynn, Lily. Hey, Galway. The troll names, man, they never freaking stop. And you know what? As long as they're, as long as they're not mean or see, you got a lot of fans in here, Science Girl. As long as they're not mean trolls or say yucky things, I don't care about trolls. I mean, as long as they're not disrupting the stream, who cares? Now watch, I'll get bombarded with trolls. Yeah, leaves in your hair means you're an outdoorsy kind of girl. I had 8 shoots that day, then headed straight to her. I looked all the photos from that night and I did not see any leaves. I saw the photos from that night too. I thought you looked beautiful. I think she even made that comment. How gorgeous you looked when hold on, I gotta get my dog. She's chewing on her paws and it's driving me crazy. Stop it. I remember her even saying how gorgeous you were when she met you in person. So I wouldn't take it personal. I really wouldn't. And like I said, Science Girl, it was good for a laugh. And people need a laugh around here. I mean, people really do need to laugh more. I mean, think about it. What a week. No offense, Marissa, but it's kind of weak. Oh, and you had a leaf in your hair, or you had leaves in your hair. Nobody thinks for 1 minute that you walked around for 2 days with freaking leaves in your hair. It was just funny. It was so much funnier than, I hope you kill yourself, or you're so fat, or yeah. I mean, trust me. Of all the things that's been said about me, I'll take leaves in my hair any day. But I have to tell you, Science Girl, I think a lot of people got a kick out of it just because it was such a weak comeback, you know? Well, it was almost like second grade. Well, you had leaves in your hair, and nobody believes anybody would walk around with leaves in their hair for days. I mean, come on. So I'm over Leaf Kate, but I can't help but think it was kind of comical. It's like kindergarten come back. Oh, well, you had leaves in your, yeah, it's like, I am rubber, you are glue. What bounces off me sticks on you. That's what it kind of reminded me of. I can't help it. I need to laugh sometimes. Hey, Pixie. I get so tired of the mean stuff. And I'm kind of glad, Science Girl, that you're branching out. You're not just staying in one little cluster. I say you go for it. I see, that's what we did. We broke away and decided to spread our wings and get to know other people and go into other chats without getting read the riot act, or what are you doing in there? That's what we all did. Hey, Tawanda, I knew you'd still be at work. We went to a five-star restaurant that night, so I definitely brushed my hair before going. Well, first of all, if you had a leaf in your hair or leaves in your hair, I would think that a friend would say, "Hey, you got a leaf in your hair." I mean, it's like having something in your teeth. Hey, you got broccoli in your teeth or whatever, or you got lipstick on your teeth. I would hope a friend would say that. But of all the dabs, with you two going back and forth the way you were, you got to admit the least thing was funny, I think. And I don't think anybody believed you walked around frickin' New Orleans for days covered in mulch. But so far, it's been the highlight of my week compared to what else is going on around here. Hey, lovable rogue. Thank you for the very nice words you sent me. Those were very nice. Um, Juju Positive sent me some very nice words too. You know how good it feels sometimes to open up your emails or something and see something nice instead of something mean. I know. I need to go live more often. Um, Science Girl is your girl crush. Well, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I need to go live more often, but ain't naked and afraid. I don't know. You all know me. I get in my funks. And then compared to some of the stuff that goes on, I just don't even know how I can hang in there with some of these people. I have ethnic hair naturally, so I have to brush it and keep it groomed constantly. When I wore my hair long, I had the same kind of hair, Science Girl. If it was humid outside, well, I had curls though. But if it was humid outside or it got wet, it was but now I wear it short, so it doesn't matter. And if I have a lot of hairspray on and it gets wet, it's feels like a helmet. Hey, breaking the silence. I'm thinking about getting some in my hair this weekend. Extensions? I've never tried them, but I've been wearing my hair short since I don't know when I went short. I did this funky haircut when I was in Florida where I had one side shaved and the other one long. And when I say long, about to my shoulder. And I couldn't rock it. I couldn't rock it at all. I was like going really heavy, not even knowing it, like overcompensating on my eye makeup on the shaved side. I just couldn't rock it. It was a good looking hairstyle when I looked at it, but it wasn't for me. So then I just went short. And then when I got cancer, I thought, well, having it short, if it falls out, it won't be as bad. So what about what's Long Island Girl? Remy, you okay? What's going on with Remy? I miss everything. Like I said, I stop in for about 5 minutes. Hey, just a sub. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't like the side thing either. I don't like the side thing either. I think there's I feel like there's creators that you enjoy. Hey, Cheryl, and creators that you don't. I don't think that puts you on a side, but Puss in Boots. Oh my God, my thick and wild hair. My friend that does my hair and has called it the Beast. My hair used to be so thick that when I would try to home color it, it would take 2 boxes. I couldn't do it with 1 box. Yeah, I got away from the side thing. I mean, a lot of us got away from the hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry. I got a phone call and I don't like to put all my business out there. Not that I have a lot of business, but I was actually gonna cam up tonight. That meant putting makeup on and doing my hair. And I try to save that for my wild and crazy days, like doctor's appointments and stuff like that. You've been in quarantine when you have the same kind of hairspray you had 6 months ago. Because I use a lot of hairspray. So what are y'all talking about? Damn, I take a phone call and the whole chat goes to hell. Uh, her and Oni talked about me Saturday night, but she can't remember why. Who? Who talked about you? Like I said, I take a phone call and my whole chat goes to hell. Anybody want to come up? Oh, MGL and Oni. Oh, she always talks to Oni. I don't understand why anybody tells stories about who they talk to. Okay, I don't really like that troll because that troll doesn't sound nice. And even though it's about somebody I don't jive with, it's still not a nice troll. Sorry, Larry's lonely smoke-filled bedroom. Come back under a nicer name. Speaking of trolls, okay. Hello, Tally girl. My daughter, when she was younger, she had such thick hair. A tick was on her eyelash. Oh my God. He was pleading with you not to discuss him. He just wants to be left alone. Well, then I say leave him alone unless um, he gets proven that he's pulled another stunt. And I'm sorry, from the moment I heard about Trisha, not Trisha's situation, I'm sorry, my mind did not go to Oni. It just didn't. If you would do that after, being put on probation and fined and stuff, then you got balls of brass. And to be honest with you, Oni never struck me as anybody that had balls at all, much less balls of brass. So, but I never watched him either. He was never my friend. So, like I said, I I don't talk about him. I never did really talk about him because, well, he wasn't my friend like he was to some of y'all. If it turns out he made the call, then Trisha, not Trish, needs to pursue it. But by the same token, if Trisha, not Trish, finds out who made the call, whoever it was, she needs to pursue it. Because I'm sorry, but going real life, just, you know, it's just not cool. There's no reason to reach into somebody's real life. I mean, contacting family or anything. Hello, Pink Lady Luck. Just popped in and heard Oni. Has he been back? Not that I know of. I've heard I heard he was on the phone with somebody, but that's all I heard. Mario, this better really be you. I'm clicking the three little dots before you get up here because I am not in the mood for no porn. Oni has a cunning personality. I believe that. I believe that. But I never knew him, Science Girl. I mean, I didn't watch his crime channel. I didn't participate in the Onique and okay, off okay. It says it's you, so
It's really me.
hello.
Hey, Truth, how are you?
Okay.
Um,
I'm
by
all
the
right.
way,
How are you?
MGL really likes you. By the way, I don't know why, but she does. But I was
You mean
not
you don't know
happy.
why?
And
Slow your row,
I know
Mario.
you.
Slow your row.
I like you. I like you.
Okay.
Like, and MGL likes you. Like, yeah. And so I was not happy. If you saw that side chat when she brought Oni on to talk about Kim's text, we didn't give a shit. Like, we were like, we just wanted answers for Marianne. So it was actually the first battle I ever had with MGL online, so to speak, that I wasn't up for Oni being anywhere near the platform. Um, but after what TNT said, I was like, oh my God, maybe it could be. And it
Oh, it
could
sure
be.
could be.
It could be because I was like, holy shit. Like, I didn't even think about that. And I wasn't happy. She knew I wasn't happy. Everybody knew everybody wasn't happy that she even brought this to light, because we didn't give a shit about what Kim said at that point, right? Like, and she'd already proven herself. So I'm like, why are you even bringing this to life? Like, I had it knocked down, drag out. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with you, probably for 6 hours. I was like, I'm so upset. So I would be hard pressed to say that MGL had anything to do with this. She's not into cop calls. She's not into CPS calls as much as everybody would like to think. She's really not. I know her in real life. Actually, I'm going to see her Saturday. And she's not. And I think she's seen the light that, like, bringing Oni back, she just wanted to prove something about Kim, which didn't need to be
Hey, Amanda
proven
T.
at
Yeah, I
all.
never
I
got
mean,
involved in the Kim stuff either. And,
yeah.
you know,
So
Kim didn't do anything to me. I have a different kind of friendship with Kim than
okay,
Alicia
yeah.
did or
Well,
MGL
kind of
did
rocked
or
MGL's world when she kind of accused her of a felony, which has been proven false now. Um, so there's a lot of bad blood there, but I'm like, you don't have to bring Oni back on this platform to speak on this. And I was very vocal about that during the chat. After the chat, I'm like, we just want to hear about Marianne. Let him, like, say he did it. Of course he didn't. And I actually thought he did for some reason to Diane, but I was wrong, because I did reach out to Diane. I'm like, didn't he already say yes? And then he retracted it the next day. But what he said yes to was the call on himself. And I didn't realize that.
yeah.
So my bad. I didn't realize that. I thought it was really Marianne's call that he said yes to and then retracted right away. So I
Well,
was not
there's
on the
just
same
certain
page as
things that
MPL
there's certain things
at
you can't
all.
come back from. And
No,
go in real life is
absolutely
something you can't
not.
come back from.
I mean, that's the most
Trisha
disgusting
is
thing.
saying, Trisha is saying, for the record, I never thought NGL was
No,
involved.
I know,
Okay. Okay.
but other people perceive that, and because of the timeline. And MGL, as much as everybody wants to villainize her, and I understand that she's said some horrible stuff, she would never do cop calls or never do CBS calls. I mean, her husband would have her on a silver plate, to be honest with you. Um, so I mean, I wasn't for Oni coming on platform at all. Let me
That's
tell
true,
you,
Science
like,
Girl.
what did Science Girl say?
It could be somebody trying to set MGL and Oni up.
Maybe,
I
but
just
I
think it
mean,
would be better
I
if
wouldn't be
Oni just
shocked if
owned
it
what he
was
did.
Oni. Right. And that's what we wanted, that stream. And nobody cared about the Kim texts. And if you go back, I don't even know if she has it up. We were like, and MGL was getting annoyed with us. And I'm like, I'm sorry. We just care about Marianne and the call. We don't care about Kim. Sorry, Kim. Um, about the text messages from a year ago. We only cared about if he would, say anything about Hello Starlight's phone call. And he didn't, and whatever. And that was it. And it was horrible timing for TNT. And I don't believe for 1 second MGL had anything to do with it. And if Oni did it, he should be in jail. And I'll be the first to admit that. And he's really psychologically deranged then if he really did that. So
Oh, I
that's all I
totally
have to
agree.
say,
I
really.
totally agree.
And
I
I'm
don't
not
care
white
who.
knighting for MGL. I was fighting with her in that chat, in that specific chat. I didn't talk to her. I was so pissed off that she brought him to life. Everything. Like, everybody was fighting with her in that chat. Like, who cares about Kim? Like, sorry, Kim. Who cares about the text messages from a year ago? We wanted to know about Hello Starlight's phone call. That's all we
Yeah.
cared about.
I just,
And
I think
so
anybody that does something like that should go to jail. Period.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
care who you
Tawanda.
are.
I'm just saying that we didn't really care about the texts. That's what I'm saying, Tawanda. No disrespect. We just
Yeah,
really wanted to know about Hello Starlight.
I didn't think the
Okay.
text should have I didn't think the
Like,
text amounted to a hill of beans either, but
nothing. Like, I mean, MGL thinks differently, and that's fine, but we didn't care. The whole the whole chat didn't care. So I'm just saying that MGL had not, because people are saying that MGL and Oni, blah blah blah. No, MGL is not about that. I mean, you can say whatever you want about her. She's not about cop calls or CBS callers. Like,
I believe
point
you.
blank.
Like I said, I'm to the point. I don't really have a problem with anybody on here. I mean, does Laura still make her jabs at me? Yeah. Are there things that go on her panel that I could sit and pick apart? Yeah. But what's the point? You know,
Right.
I don't really
Right.
watch MGL.
Of course not. If you're not a fan of her, you're not going to watch her. But I just want to say that if Oni did it, he should go straight to jail without pass and go, whatever. I
I
mean,
agree.
I shouldn't. I said to her, you shouldn't be giving him life right now. And we all said that in this side chat. If you go back, I'm like, who cares about the texts? We don't care. We
Yeah.
care about Hello Starlight's phone call. Um, and I thought it was my bad. I thought he did say he did it, but Diane corrected me and said no, he only admitted that it was himself. I'm like, okay, whatever. But clearly, if you hear the phone call, you know it was him. And then he said about the sound engineer, blah blah blah. And I don't buy that for a second, of course. Um, and I think MJL did for a second. And I'm like, how could you do a piece by piece from a fake, you know, sound, like a fake accent? That's impossible, like to get all that together. I can understand if it was like, a piece by piece from 200 videos. I get that, but it wasn't like that. So, that's where I'm coming from. And
Well,
whoever's saying that,
I'm sure MGL will appreciate you coming up here and
no, and
saying
I'm
that. And
not
like I
doing that
said,
for her.
I
I'm
haven't
doing it
heard.
because I'm pissed off at Oni, and I was actually pissed off at MGL for giving him life. Like, that's the least that you could have ever done for him. Like, just, but you can't, determine what someone's relationship is with another
Oh,
individual, at all. So,
I
I mean,
agree.
yeah. So that's all I have to say. And whoever is saying that MGL and Oni work together, that is absolutely false. Absolutely. And I think Science Girl would even say that. Like, MGL is not about that at all. So
All right.
that's
Well,
all.
Mario, I appreciate you coming up here and giving your insight on it. I haven't heard, Trisha mention MGL, but I do know that people are
Yes,
saying, oh,
giving him
she
a
just came off
platform
her
for
panel. And
Science Girl, giving him a platform for whatever. Like, I don't care what it was. I don't think she should have given him life at all. Like, at all. And I was mad, and everybody knew how, like, I was mad
I
about
agree,
it, and
Mach 11.
everybody else was mad.
Yeah, I'm tired of the Mac 11 just brought up a good point about I'm tired of all the hate streams. I mean,
Right.
some of this shit is just getting downright dirty. I mean, there's just some things that just never pop into my head, and some of the things I've heard on here. But we've talked about this before. I wouldn't Long Island girl still sitting on hands. But yeah, Mario, I appreciate you coming up here. I don't think anybody believes that MGL had anything to do with it. It seems as if Marianne has moved on, from her call. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's
I think she just would have wanted a closure. That's what I'm
well, yeah,
saying.
that would have
She would
been
have just
nice.
wanted closure from him. And she's not going to get it, obviously, even though, it's
No,
clearly his voice. That's all we wanted as a chat, to get her closure.
yeah, I just don't think
And,
that's gonna happen.
you know, no, it's not, unfortunately. That's all I had to say. And,
Well, I
and I'm not
appreciate.
white knighting for anybody, because it was the biggest fight I ever had with her. So, blah.
It's okay.
So, no. All right. Nice talking to
Thank
you,
you
the
for
truth.
thank you for coming up, Mario.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye bye. So there you go. You heard it right from Mario. Honestly, so nice being away from YouTube 2 days a week. Yeah, there's been several nights lately that I've just turned it off and curled up with some man, I can't find that show anywhere. What is it? The Lost Boys of Bunks. I don't remember. Somebody was talking about it today and I spent hours looking for it. I can't find it. And Kimmy P, I started playing Candy Crush again. You are bored. But yeah, I'm all over. I'm done with, I mean, come on, we're grown women and men. When can you get your monetization back? Yes, the Lost Boys of Bucks County. Yes, Mario. Breaking the silence. I'm supposed to be able to apply again tomorrow. And I hope I do get it back. I mean, I worked hard on my channel, you know. Uh, yeah, we're not we won't Puss in Boots. I just got a message. I worked hard on my channel and I didn't build it off anybody's back. I know that gets said all the time, but I didn't. I know I didn't. And I want it to go, in a lot of different directions, but I want to start my Patreon, even though all of my Patreon gifts are stuck up north where they're still basically on lockdown. But yeah, the truth. No, you didn't. Memberships are being taken left and right. Yeah, but I lost everything. I lost memberships, I lost super chats, I lost my AdSense. I lost everything. And I know Marcia did too, and she got the exact same email as I got. And nothing in that email applied to me. Nothing. I don't use other people's material. I don't live stream other people. Um, I just I just don't. I'm hoping Pixie will get together with Whiskey Gypsy and we can do another because see, we still hold the trophy. So we need to do another common ground game night. I lost mine when I privatized my channel for 2 months. I have 20 more hours to accumulate, then I'm back on track. And Pink, I got this bogus email saying that I use other people's material without commentary, which I've never, ever. It says I have the same uh like opening as of another creator. You know what my opening is? Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, my intro is can you hear me? So I'm hoping it's just a YouTube glitch. I did kind of, hint around that maybe I thought it was Laura, but and the only reason I thought that is because her Discord mole was able to release. Well, I don't think she has one mole. I think she has several moles, but it ain't me. But the morning I got demonetized, she had said something about my channel and my monetization. So yeah, did I kind of, I didn't outright blame her, but I did kind of I did kind of lead that way. So for that, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it and I can't take it back. So yeah, Tawanda says common ground game winners. I'm ready to keep our trophy. Yeah, we need to get together with Smokey P. He lost his monetization. He just got it. Yeah, truce intro. Mar, which button should I push? Exactly, or not push? Exactly. But exactly. That's what I was told, Mandy Lynn, that he lost his monetization. Did you privatize any videos? Once you do that, the hours are taken off watch time. Oh, I have more than enough watch time, Pink. I think I only made one video private. I could be wrong, your main girl, but I swear, I know I saw Smokey in a chat the other night saying he lost his monetization. So I don't understand how, no offense, I don't understand how Laura gets away with playing all this music. I don't understand how she gets away with playing all this music. And it's not just old music, it's popular music. I know, and I did work hard on my channel. And no, and like I said, I didn't build it off anybody's back. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm going to continue to build it. And I'm going to get my Patreon up and running. My whole reason for I saw that Long Island girl. My whole reason for not doing Patreon right now is because people are strapped for money. I mean, it's a bad time for people. Even if people are, yeah, get your Patreon for backup. I mean, even if people are starting to go back to work, it's still a hard time for people. It's, hello, Melissa. Like I said, even if people are finally getting to go back to work, they got a lot of catching up to do. They got a lot of bills to catch up on, and I just don't think it's a good time to ask people for money. Especially be locked into a monthly thing like that. So it'll all happen. It'll all come together. I just started back to work 5 months preggers. Well, just think in 3.5 more months, you'll be off work for, I don't know, what is maternity leave nowadays? I only took 2 weeks maternity leave when I had my son, but me and my motherly instincts, I was ready to go back to work. I mean, I loved him, don't get me wrong, and I couldn't wait to get home to him, but channel creators need to read the TOS posted in November, December 2019. Drama channels were going to be shut down. Animal channels would be deemed for kids. Yeah, I remember that, Mac 11. But obviously, they're not concentrating on drama channels because we got all kinds of them. We got all kinds of them, and there's all kinds of shit being said. So I taught with a woman the truth, had her ninth baby in the AM and returned it. Oh my God, I didn't feel that good. I mean, I had a natural childbirth. I didn't have any kind of, uh, I didn't have any epidural or anything. So when it was all over, I felt okay, but I couldn't have gone back to work that afternoon. I was a little tired. COVID slowed yeah, that of the rules. Yeah, I'm sure when YouTube gets back up and running full, fully staffed, things might change. I don't know. I mean, let's face it, there's some of these channels have been on here for years. No, she looked like heck, but stay home with the baby and 8 others. Oh my God. That was her ninth baby? Well, hell, she could have probably had just squatted in the woods, had him, and came back to work that way. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just tired of all the ugliness. You know, there's got to be something we can get on here and shoot the breeze about that doesn't consist of calling somebody fat or cracking on their hair or, saying the wrong person committed suicide or I know, 9. Can you imagine? 6 is enough to her. 6 Mandy Lynn says her fake 6 kids is enough for her. I even heard one of them call her mommy the other day. I was like, "Damn, your fake kids even call you mommy. You got them trained well." So, I don't know. Like I said, there's gotta be things that we can do that takes away from all the bullshit, going on your panel and calling people pill heads and I'm just it's just gross. She's our little detective. I can't watch these types of creators anymore. It's too stressful to hear all the hate. You know what, Pink? I'm to the point I don't let it stress me out, but it doesn't, because I did used to kind of take it personal just a little bit, but not anymore. I mean, there's nothing anybody out there could say, well, that's not true. If you lie on me, I'm probably going to prove you're a liar, but then I'm going to move on. I applied for a job. They called me today, asked me what I've been doing. I said, well, raising my child. The guy said, what were your responsibilities? I said, the kid's still alive. I didn't get the job. They find a new victim weekly. Yeah, pretty much. Or they change forces or they change groups all the time. I never know who's friends with who, who's I never know shit. Like I said, you all know me. I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. Anything that happens after 9 o'clock on YouTube, it's trouble. I'm just sitting around here waiting for Tati Westbrook to drop her big expose. Who the hell is Tati Westbrook? Is that the makeup lady, Tati? Hey, Crime Canary. I come on here to be distracted and end up watching more cooking channels. You know what? I've been catching my. Okay, you all know how it goes. Once you watch one video, your whole recommendation turns into Toddy is going to drop bombs. Who the hell is Toddy? It's the makeup lady, right? I don't know. I've been doing my makeup the same way since junior high school. So other than I know. I hear you, Tally girl. Oh, it's in the makeup world. Okay. No, Mac 11 because I like it. You know what I've been watching? These life after, people that have died and said they've gone to heaven or in some cases hell. I don't know why, but that kind of stuff interests me. Your main girl, yes, makeup lady. I'm obsessed with that community. I've never really followed it. Didn't Tati and somebody wasn't there a big thing going on? James, is it James Charles? James Charles? Wasn't there like this poll going on for days and days on how many people they gained or lost? I remember that. Serial killer interviews. I like that too, Pink. Yep, the James Charles was all a setup. See, I don't know nothing about that stuff. Sean Dawson and Jeffree Star screwed the community over. Wow, you all are really into this makeup stuff. I'm impressed. Hey, Rob and Granny of Duke. I'm really impressed. I mean, I just never something I was into. I suck at eyeshadow anyways. I have like really hooded eyes and I don't know, doesn't matter how much eyeshadow I put on, it looks like I only have one color because the rest of my eyeball is like covered in bone. I have really hooded eyes. I know there's special ways to do it, but only because of my girls, FYI, not by me. I wear minimum makeup and never watch the channels. It I can watch a makeup tutorial and it never looks like they do. So it's kind of like haircuts. When you go into a salon and say, I want my hair to look like this, and they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. It never comes out looking like that. You do need good skin. And you know what I don't do often enough is drink water. Water is the key to a lot of different things, and I don't drink enough water. I've got to start drinking water. I drank a lot of water when I was on chemo because well, you just have to stay hydrated. But it's almost like I got sick of water. Hey, Zuli, long time no see. I missed you too. We're just sitting here shooting the breeze. Mike says drinking a ton of water now. Yep. I'm just wondering who in the hell has 50 to spend on a cleaner. Yeah, I don't have. You know what though? I've always been the type that even if I was a millionaire, there are certain things I just wouldn't pay that kind of money for. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pay $150 for a thing of eyeshadow. I do have a homemade remedy for everything, don't I, Pixie? That's right. Soap and water for me. I still use Pond's cold cream. What's that tell you? Anybody here remember Pond's cold cream? I know Pink does. That's what I moisturize with is I leave it right by my bed. What's cold cream? I knew Remy was I don't know why they call it that. I guess because when it goes on your face, it feels cold. But and I'll tell you something else I always liked. It was the pink stuff. It was in a pink bottle. Oil of Olay. Loved it. Noxzema. You know what Noxzema is good for? Uh, put a thing of Noxzema in your refrigerator, and if you get a sunburn, oh my god, it is like, oh my god, it's the best for a sunburn. Yep, a new crime canary would know that. Just put a jar of it in your refrigerator. It's better than aloe vera. It's better than that vaccine spray shit. I like Noxzema too, though. I love Nivea. I use Oil of Olay whipped when I remember. I didn't know they made it whipped. I didn't know that. One time I was in Florida and I got windburned. I didn't get sunburned. I got windburnt. I mean, the sun wasn't even out that day, and the wind was. It was a windburn. Take my word for it, and it hurt. It hurt worse than it than any sunburn I'd ever had because I don't burn that much. I'm dark complected all year round. So, but I was passing this older gentleman on the beach, and he said, "Now you run over here to the drugstore and you get you some." And I can't. You're going to Florida on Sunday. Be careful, Melissa. Just just be careful. Do your social distancing and stuff, please, because Florida is really, really rising. So just be careful. I'm a Dove girl. I like Dove soap too. I heard Vaseline works wonders on the eyes. To do what to the eyes? I never really knew what Vaseline did for anything. But I had this windburn and I'm walking on the beach and I passed this older gentleman and he said, "Honey, you go over here to the drugstore." And he told me this brand and it was hair tonic. It was a man's hair tonic. I don't even know what hair tonic is. I don't know what it does for a man's head. You sleep with it on your eyes every night. What, Vaseline, science girl? Vinegar is a good sunburn helper, yep. But really, you sleep with Vaseline on your eyes every night? I don't know if I could do that. I do put Vaseline, on my dog's eyes every once in a I mean, I'm not poking at you, but to try to keep them from getting crusty in between groomings, but it's not working lately. And I know she just got groomed, but it's just right around the corner again. Fucking dog gets groomed more than I do. A lot more than I do. You drink 12 bottles a day of water? Put artificial teardrops in the fridge, no preservatives. Use them on your eyes. Feels so good if your eyes are bothering you. Artificial teardrops. Oatmeal and honey. Hmm. Seems like there's a lot of people in here with some homemade remedies. I'm always telling Pixie got a dog, and she just adores this dog. But when she hears, Mar has her a dog, an older dog, which I haven't seen. Is Mar in here? I hope she's okay. I just talked to her earlier. Um, but anytime something comes up with mine or Mars' dog, like, I wonder where she is. I hope she's all right. Maybe she's napping. She's not been feeling good lately, but she is feeling better. But organic coconut oil is wonderful for everything. You know what, Galway girl? I'm about ready to try that on my dog's skin. Um, the vet told me prednisone, but I'm about ready to cover her in organic coconut oil and just let her soak in it for a while. 'Cause she has some really funky skin problems. Yeah, I don't drink enough water. Makes me wanna go get a bottle of water right now. Melissa, oh, yeah, they can't go. The hotel's canceled all reservations. I mean, like, I lived in Florida for years. Um, I've been wanting to go back down there to visit my son and all, but nope, nope, and nope. I'm not getting on a plane, and I'm not gonna go into a state that has more cases than the state I'm already in. Make sure you get the unrefined coconut oil. Okay. Hello, Don Marie. Organic coconut helped my Yorkie tremendously. Donna Marie, did you rub it all over him, or did you, like, feed it to him, or what? Night, Mandy Lynn. Yeah, they're really booming in cases right now. And you kind of knew they were going to after spring break. I mean, you rubbed it all over. Ooh, see, I'm going to try it. Because she really has some funky skin problems going on right now. I'm going to try it. You can give orally or topically. Yeah, I knew you could eat it. It's like when I was in Florida, I used diatomaceous earth, the food grade, and I would sprinkle it around my baseboards and stuff because it's good for hard-shelled bugs. And I'm a bug freak. I cannot do bugs. I use Healthy Heart crystals in my water. It has electrolytes and other yummy stuff, no sugar. Oh, I'll be darned. I'm in Galveston County. Cases have exploded here. It's up and down here in Florida, but I tell you, we went to Orlando this weekend and it was like we had the park to ourselves. Really? You went to Disney World? Yeah. Like I said, folks, I feel bad. I don't come on often enough. I am going to get some rhythm to my channel. I know I keep making promises and I keep breaking them. And I feel bad about that. I hate breaking promises to you all. You did Universal and had a blast. Universal is funny. Is fun. Truth, down here in Texas, we have cockroaches you could put a saddle on. Jackie, in Florida, they have palmetto bugs. And them some bitches are as big as a big lighter. And I can't deal with stuff like that. Anything hard shelled gives me the EBGBs. And the wolf spiders down there, oh my God. Dee Dee says my go-to is baby oil. Good old baby oil. Yeah, I can't do hard shell. I'm going back to work mid next week. I've been off for a couple of weeks. Less COVID cases, but that can change as our state is opening up. The worst is over, at least where I work. Good. That's good. Yeah, the wolf spiders, the hard-shelled bugs, it's like, I mean, I'll tell you what, I used to laugh and say in Florida, I remember I went to a tiki bar one night and a guy says, what happened to Jackie? I'm in Indiana right now, Don Marie, and it's 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 not outrageous, but people people for the most part took it really serious around here. Like I'm 5 minutes from Churchill Downs where the Kentucky Derby is. Are you near where the sun sets? Well, Pink, the sun sets everywhere, don't it? Comes up, goes. You mean it might by the beach or by water or anything? Not right this minute. I got the Ohio River right over here. But they canceled the Derby. The Derby was supposed to be the first Saturday in May. They canceled it. Any rock concerts in the park or anything like that. No way, the truth. Part of my bucket list is a Kentucky Derby. Well, I could get in the car and have you there in 5 minutes. Trust me, I've been to the Derby. It ain't, but I go to the track, I'd rather go to the track on a regular day where the lines aren't so long. And I'm an old racetrack rat. I love betting the ponies. I don't always do very good, but listen to this. The last time I was over there would have been the last. It was before COVID, so it would have been the last I want to say fall meet because I remember it was chilly outside. We had jackets on, and I hit an exacta for like $719, and it was like second to the last race. I was a happy camper. Cost me $12 to bet it, but I'll bet 12 to win 719 any day. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, how'd you pick that? How'd you pick that?" I picked it on nothing but the name. One of the names was something sundress, and the other one had something to do with the sun too. So I was like, "Oh well, what the hell? I've done lost my money." Have no idea with MGL was just joining her membership. Went to read their community post, saw nothing, thought, and ask a member of her channel. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm busy packing my house for a planned move out so we can do a big remodel on our house. Overwhelmed. Well, congrats on the remodel. I'm sorry you're overwhelmed. Isn't that how you're supposed to pick a horse? Captain Obvious. I, I've been raised by, like I said, I was raised by Churchill Downs. So I know people who think the racing form is actually a Bible. MGL blocked you, Mach 11? Why? I never hear you say anything crazy. Oh, well, her loss, you're right. But racing forms here are like, they're like the Bible. But yes, I was down to my last 15, 20 bucks. I said, hell with it. I picked two horses by their name only. Usually I look at the jockey, I look at their past races, but hey, it worked. I love horse racing, Lisa 54. I love it. And just a couple derbies ago, I was at a friend's house and it was raining so hard. I knew the track had to be a mess. And I hadn't hit a race all day. And me and a buddy was betting online. And I looked outside and I said, "It's a great day to be a duck." And about that time I looked and there was a horse running called Lucky Duck. So I put all my money on Lucky Duck and Lucky Duck won. So I was like, yes. I like Keeneland too. Keeneland's a beautiful track. I mean, Churchill's nice, but especially since they're remodeled. But Keeneland's just old and rustic and just beautiful. It's got the ivy that grows up over the walls, but Keeneland's about maybe an hour for me, hour and a half. Not even an hour and a half, hour and 15 maybe. Yep. I looked outside. It was raining so hard. It'd just been a nasty derby day. And I looked at my buddy and I said, "Great day to be a duck." And about that time, the horses come up on the screen and bye, Mary Ones. Oh, enjoy your grandson. But looked up on the screen, there was a horse running called Lucky Duck, and I was like, betting the farm on Lucky Duck. I was down to like my last 50 bucks. I was betting the farm on Lucky Duck. So I made pretty good money off that. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think we ought to do next? Should we get back to games? Should we have panels where we can tell stories like our most embarrassing moments? What do you think we ought to do next? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we ought to do panels where everybody trades off and we do our most embarrassing moments. Do you think that would be fun? Max says panel. I think that'd be I think that'd be fun, wouldn't it? We'll just keep trading off. We'll get 5 or 6 people up here, tell their most embarrassing moments, and then they can get down and some more can. I'm too embarrassed to mention my most embarrassed. No, Pink. That's what makes it fun. I have so many though. I would have to narrow it down because I have a lot of embarrassing moments. I mean, I've never like shit myself out in public or anything, but it's bad. Well, that's what makes it fun though. Jojo, what's the matter? Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad. Galway says it can't be worse than hers. Here too. Y'all, come on now. See, Jojo's got a few. Is anyone having YouTube issues? I don't know. That could be a good thing. Not yet, anyways. I hear you, Pink. JoJ, it's okay. She's having problems with wrenches, I think. What the hell is going on with JoJo? Yeah, cheer up, JoJo. We're gonna keep praying for a normal world, or well, we'll never know the world as we've known it in the past, but as normal as we can get. And yeah, cheer up. So that's what we're gonna do. My next live is we're gonna do our most embarrassing moments. We're gonna do a panel. We're gonna talk about our most embarrassing moments. Yeah, I hear you. But I'll tell you what, since I had my colon surgery, I got to be honest with you, man. I just let them rip. I spent way too many years holding them in, trying to be ladylike. But ever since I had my colon surgery, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna let them rip. You got some funny, embarrassing moments. See, that'll be good, JoJo. See, that'll be good. Yep, let them rip. There's more room on the outside than there is on the inside. And I actually thought when I got colon cancer, I thought to myself, oh my God, could this be because I spent my whole life holding them in? But of course, the doctor told me no. No, that did not cause it. But oh God, I hope somebody that I know and love dearly isn't listening to this stream because you can't talk about stuff like this around somebody I know. It's so funny. I'm sorry. You know who you are out there. I'm so thankful during COVID that we can visit with each other this way. Yeah. That's true. Yep, that's true, Pink. Okay, guys, so that's the plan. Plus, me and Tawanda still have our parity to do. Kudos to Tracy for asking that far question. Yes, me and Tawanda still have our parity to do. I mean, we got the wigs, we got the makeup, and we're just going to do some funny gossip. So that will be coming up soon. But in the meantime, we're going to work on our most embarrassing moments. So start thinking about them. I'll be live again real soon. Here's the thing. I'm trying to plan my lives around other people's lives because I know Galway girl. She looks really good in it. Jackie, do the most embarrassing moments. It'll be good for a laugh. I know. I think so too. But I try to plan my lives around other people's lives. And not to mention my bedtime is like 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock is pushing it. But, I don't want to go live while Diane and them's live. I just always try to plan it around other people's lives. So I got to get me a schedule. I know that. But just remember, the next time I go live, be ready to come up on panel. And I'm going to randomly pick you out of the crowd. We're going to randomly pick you. That's how it's going to go. Can't even feel a tube top slide down. Oh my God, tube tops. All right, guys. So I'm going to thank you for coming in. I'm going to thank you for supporting my stream. I'm going to reapply for my monetization here real soon. And yeah, it's going to be fun, Sabrina. And remember, the next time I go live, we're going to do our most embarrassing moments. So get prepared, people. I think it'll be fun. And you know what? Who cares? Who cares if a video gets made about it? Who cares? I don't. So you guys have a great evening. I adore you all. I thank you all for coming in here and just shooting the breeze with me, because that's about all we did. Everybody have a good weekend, and I'll see you around the tubes. Bye, guys.